Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.
Greetings to all of our dedicated listeners of the Restore Your Health podcast. I'm your host, LaRonda, and this week we'll discuss exercises to help slow aging, how to control your blood pressure, and the latest on triple demic, which is the flu, coronavirus, and respiratory sentinel. Let me start by stating all content shared on the show is for educational and informational purposes only, not meant to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. I like to start with a little inspiration. This comes from the quote, "Health is the greatest of human blessings. The wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings. So let food be your medicine." This quote starts by addressing the mindset of how humans should view and value health. The truth is, without a healthy body, you are limited to the possibilities of advancement and what you can do. So take good care of your health. Take good care of your temples. It's the only body that you have, okay? The only one. And make it a practice to invest in your health daily. I hope this inspires you to keep your body in good shape by monitoring your own health and the food choices that you make. So let's start by talking about lowering your blood pressure. So how can we lower our blood pressure? This is a big topic here. So let's begin by discussing ways to do that. Okay, it's very important that you maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Research shows that approximately half of Americans suffer from high blood pressure. This is because people that are at a higher risk of developing high blood pressure are those who have heart conditions, okay? And they can also develop a heart attack from having high blood pressure. So it's very important to monitor your high blood pressure or to monitor your blood pressure, to know what your blood pressure is and to monitor that. If you have high blood pressure, you want to make sure that you monitor that on a weekly basis. In addition, we want to discuss the risks of kidney failure, loss of eyesight, and even Alzheimer's disease. According to Harvard doctors, a simple change in your lifestyle can make all the difference in your overall health, okay, and how your outcome is and what you do every day. While lowering your numbers, your blood pressure, you can effectively increase your success in lowering your blood pressure, such as getting enough sleep. That's a big one because we like to stay awake at night, right? But you got to get sleep. You got to get enough sleep. All right. So get that rest, get enough sleep every night so that your body can function well the next day. Developing an eating plan that reduces blood pressure. Low sodium or sodium free seasoning choices are going to be especially good for you. Okay, so let's ditch the salt habits. Also, doing great no sweat exercises, believe it or not, they are geared towards lowering your blood pressure. That's right, exercise helps lower our blood pressure. So you want to get those no sweat exercises, those stretches, those exercises that help, the yoga, things like that help to reduce your stress levels, to keep you calm. Keep your mind calm. Okay, those are ways to reduce stress, and it cures early morning dizziness. So for those of you who wake up early in the morning and you feel a little dizzy, you might want to start your morning doing some stretches. You can do some light stretches, or you can commit to doing a good 30-minute stretch. Okay, it doesn't matter as long as you start doing something. So it can be a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15 or 30-minute stretch exercise session, but just start doing something, and as you continue on each week and each day, just continue building on. Okay, before you know it, you'll be up to 15, 20 minutes before you know it. All right, so start with those morning stretches to help with a little dizziness, if that's what you have. Not saying you do, but if you have dizziness, start with stretches. That will help you. Okay, so sticking to these changes will help you become more healthier, and it will lower your blood pressure levels. Next, we're going to talk about ways to reduce our aging. Well, as you know, you get older, you get more wiser, more mature. But as you get older, the body needs to be in motion, because our bodies were meant to be in motion. We need to be exercising. as we get older, it's very important that we continue on that motion and we continue moving the body around. Okay, so we'll talk about 6 exercises that will help you to slow down the aging process. That's right. We'll give you some tips and some advice on what you can do. So we know that exercise can slow down the aging process and it increase your mental well-being. Okay, having mental clarity is useful in maintaining a healthy mindset, because as you grow older and as you age, so does your mental well-being. Okay, that's right. It does. I know we don't want to hear that, but it gets, our mental well-being ages as well. And so we want to make sure that we're eating healthy to make sure we stay young. Okay. And we want to make sure that we're exercising and to make sure that our body, our mind, and our soul are in good harmony and good alignment. Everything is moving, it's in motion, and we're continuing on to reduce those signs of aging. Okay, so it helps you with your mental well-being. Okay, so let's talk about some of these 6 steps, some of these 6 exercises, ways that can slow down the aging process. Well, number 1, you want to build muscle. Building muscle is very important by incorporating weights that you can use daily, and you can incorporate these in your daily exercise regimen. Okay, this not only helps you to build muscle mass, but it helps your cardiovascular health, your mobility, your endurance, and your flexibility. So do those things. Next, you want to focus on living an active lifestyle. Limit hours spent sitting in front of a television. Sitting in front of a television is not healthy. Okay, so do strength training at least 2 to 3 days per week. Incorporate full body cardio workouts like walking, running, cycling, things of that nature. Incorporate those into your exercise regimen too. This will give you the opportunity to go sightseeing and to get out of the house, get out and amongst nature, get out of that gym atmosphere. Okay, so you can do that. Incorporate those along with your gym regimen. Get out there, connect with nature, and walk or run or cycle, whatever you choose to do, but get out there and connect with nature. Okay, and get your exercise in, get that nice breathing air, and go out and change your life. Okay, and then next you're going to explore nature by doing some gardening. That's right. Gardening and forestry walking. You can do that with a friend. Okay. You can do some forestry walking with a friend, like-minded people, who want to exercise, who want to be healthy, who want to make their lives better, people and you socialize with. You make sure that you have a exercise partner. Having an exercise partner, it just gives you someone who's accountable to you. It's like your accountability partner. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, they'll say, hey, you didn't do your exercise today. Come on, let's do it. Or you have someone to do your program with. Okay, you have someone right there that can do your exercise program with you. Next, you're going to incorporate Turkish get-ups to your exercise regimen. That's right. You heard me. The Turkish get-ups. Okay, this can be done in 2 ways. Okay, you can either do them 2 or 3 times a week, add to your regimen, or you can do it at the beginning or at the ending of your week. It doesn't matter, but as long as you incorporate those into your regimen. Okay, if you don't know what those go ahead and research them, get you some pictures, and start incorporating those into your regimen. Next, you want to add machine presses, things like split squats, okay, bike sprints, and dumbbell rows to your weekly routine. Okay, these are all important. These are all things that help move the body, keep the muscles firm, and keep you engaged in your exercise regimen weekly. Try these easy tips to help to slow the aging process, okay? And you can live your best life, right? So who doesn't want to do that? We all want to live our best life, but you got to do the things that require to live your best life, and that is exercising. We don't like to do it. That's the truth. Okay, the truth is the body does not want to exercise. Our mind tells our body, I'm tired and I don't want to exercise, but we have to push ourselves sometimes. And on those days when you're not feeling your best, do the stretches, okay? Do the stretches, and the stretches will help you. It will help you move around those tense areas in your body that needs to be moved around and get that out of your body. Okay. So I hope that these simple ways help you to get moving and becoming more flexible. Next, we're going to talk about the triple edemic. Well, you might be saying, what is the triple edemic? Okay, so the triple edemic is a combination of the coronavirus, the flu, and respiratory virus. So recently, there has been a lot of talk about the triple edemic coming. You know, the new strand of coronavirus and all the stuff that's going on. We thought we were out of the woods with the coronavirus. I think we've learned a lot, from the first wave of coronavirus. We've really learned a lot from that first wave. So now we know what to do, right? Okay, so I know that this is the last thing that anyone wants to hear. But however, being prepared will help you to reduce your chances of contracting it. Okay, we all want to stay healthy. Okay, we all want to stay healthy, and we always talk about boosting our immune system here on the show and being ready to fight off little nasty germs. So we want to make sure that we are staying healthy. In the U.S. could possibly be on alert for another wave. Okay, this is a new strand. It's a 3 virus. It's a 3 virus RSV surge of the flu. That's why they're telling people to get their flu shots early. Okay, because it's like the flu, the coronavirus, and the respiratory syncytial virus combined. Now, for those of you who cannot get the flu shot, because everybody can't get the flu shot, but if you cannot, then there are herbal alternatives to that. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well. Okay, so if you can, by all means, but if you can't, let's do the alternative. Okay, but there is another wave of a new virus, and it's called the triple edemic, which could cause an increase in hospitalizations of patients seeking treatments. Some European countries have already started experiencing the waves right now. And generally, the U.S. are second in line to follow. So recently, these 2 variants are in the way of Americans. And that's the BQ.1.1 and the XBB. Both however, have been seen to be variants of the Omicron and can spread despite of being immune to them, okay, of having immunity. So the BQ.1.1 and its close relative, the BQ.1, are both seeing about 17% cases in America or in the U.S. And both have doubled the time of a week, which are in some cases. And both have doubled in a week's time, in which in some cases have driven numbers up in European countries. The XXB is new and has circulated a low rate. However, in Singapore, a large percentage of population is vaccinated and have immunity. But like we said, that may not be all that is needed to help you. It may not help you with this new strand. Okay, that's whether you have been immune to it or not. You still should be vigilant. You still should wash your hands, keep your immune system up, eat healthy, exercise. All of these things are going to help in collaboration with helping you fight off any type of germ. So it doesn't matter what kind of germ it is. You will be able to fight it if your immune system is built up and you continue to keep your immune system built up. Okay, and so as we said before, whether you are around immunity, it doesn't matter. Okay, these numbers have been driven up. The cases are high, and the BQ.1.1 is really taking lead for the potential higher cases in the winter wave. So they're looking for a new wave in the winter. And so because they are, we should be preparing right now. And when you prepare right now, that means you're going to stock up on the things that you need to stay healthy. Okay. You're going to make sure that you're eating healthy right now, exercising, taking your vitamins and your supplements, natural herbs. All of these things in combination will help you to build, your immune system. Doctors are urging patients to get the flu vaccine, as we said before, which has the same effect as the COVID vaccines. Even if you contract it, you won't get sick. So that's what they're saying. They're saying, if you get the vaccine, you may not get as sick as you would if you did not have the vaccine. But for those of you, or you'll just have milder symptoms. Okay. But like we said, for those of you who cannot take the vaccine and you may be concerned, just keep your immune system built up, take the herbal alternatives, and then keep going, okay? Whether you get vaccinated or not, keeping your immune system is very important. For the first time in history, researchers have found 2 common respiratory viruses, the RSV and influenza combined, causing health threats to many Americans. That is why maintaining your health starts with being clean and eating clean. Eat clean and stay clean. Okay, those 2 combined together will help you tremendously. Then, choosing foods that boost the immune system is very important too. So start today by incorporating green leafy veggies and omega-3 fatty acids to your overall good health. Okay, that's, your omega-3s, anything that contains omega-3s, whether it's plant-based or fish, you want to incorporate those into your diet. Invest in your health for a lifetime, okay, rather than a short period of time. You want to invest and think long term, okay? Think long term. Get healthy, maintain your health, okay? Because maintenance is key to a healthy, thriving immune system. It's how you maintain your overall health and your well-being, all right? If you'd like to learn more about how your body is meant to heal, to naturally heal itself with the use of plants, herbs, and natural products, purchase my ebook, Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, on Amazon and on our website. You can also purchase natural supplements on our website as well. Well, I hope that inspired you. I hope that today's session, we talked about exercising, keeping our immune system built up, and staying positive, of course. That's the most important. I hope that all of this helped you to get on the path to changing your lifestyle and your mindset towards a healthy body. If you'd like to support the podcast, send a donation to the Patreon account or to our Cash App at $LaRonda Dawson. Well, guys, that concludes this week's episode of the Restore Your Health podcast. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and share it with a friend. Until next week, have a great weekend, everyone.
Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.